Hey everyone, welcome back. For this video we're going to do an overview of Studio One and your workshop, both of which are designed to help scaffold your decision on what you're going to be doing for this project. So I want to start by explaining what you're going to be choosing is what I call an LOI, or a line of inquiry. It's an issue that you've turned into some sort of a question. It's not just standardized testing as an issue. It's how does standardized testing impact learning. It's a specific question. You don't have to word it as a question. You can word it as a statement. But as long as there's some curiosity in there, there's something you're trying to figure out that's clear. And we're going to work on this for a couple of weeks. We're going to start with Studio One. So I'm going to go into Studio. You can also get this from the calendar. I'm going to click on what is a studio first. Kind of go over this a little bit. So what studios look like are kind of these things in common. They're exploring either videos, reflections, or readings. They might be creating an assignment that helps you practice. We're going to be doing a lot of research and portfolio building and things like that during your and just playing with genre during your studio work, and submitting your assignment when you're done. So it's kind of an independent part of the course where we may have time to go over instructions in class, or I'll post a video with the instructions and you'll kind of do it on your own time, and it's a little bit longer of an assignment. So it's something that takes a week, maybe a week and a half that you're given to complete this assignment, but still supporting what we do in class. So just expect to spend a few hours on each activity. Try not to wait until the last minute to get those done. Make sure you read, because it's independent, make sure you're really reading guidelines and directions carefully, and you're asking questions, because one of the main things that people run into is just they missed something and have to go back and revise their activity because they missed something in the directions. So just make sure you're looking at that. We're going to start with Studio One. The objective is to start reading about current issues that interest you, issues you might turn into an inquiry topic or an LOI. This is also a chance for you to collaborate with peers, a chance to explore and bounce around like ideas, read different things, share what you found, respond to others, get some ideas together. So you're going to start with part one, which is to go read, watch, or listen to something that's part of a conversation that interests you. So something that is an issue happening in the world today that you might, see in the news, something like that, something that is happening right now that you find interesting and you'd like to learn more about it. So good inquiry starts from a source. Or a conversation. It starts from a specific place. It's important to have documents and text that help clarify your thinking and give you a base about that issue so that you can come up with a good question. It's hard to come up with a good question kind of in a vacuum. So here are some places. You can go to different places. Everyone loves TED Talks. So places you can go to read about, find some current issues that maybe interest you a little bit, and you are going to go into the next one. You're going to add two choices to the Padlet, two things that you read about. They can be the same, two articles about the same issue. They can be two different ones. You're not married to these ideas. Pull this down just a little bit. Okay. So in order to do it, you go down here to the Padlet, and I'll show you how to add your post. I believe I can do it this way. You are to first scan and see which topic it best fits in. So there's a bunch of different topics. You can continue to scroll to the right and find some other ones, but maybe yours fits under education. You're going to click Add. You're going to put a hook here. This could be a question you want to ask. This could be a summary. This could be a quote. Oh, yeah, well, quote. Something that's going to let people know what this is about, so they know if they want to read it or not. You're going to click here, and you're going to put a link. Sorry, I didn't see that right away. You're going to copy and paste the link to it here. I don't have a link right now, but then you will, let me find one really quick. You're going to paste it here. Click the arrow, and then it shows up. You hit publish. You can also do it this way. If you're not logged in with your name, you can also put your name here, add your link, and you can put your hook down here under write something. When you are done, you're going to go to add comment, and you're going to write 2 to 3 sentences that are your response to your issue. Why you picked it, why you found it interesting, what your opinion is. Then you're going to go to different peers, 3 to be more specific. And then you're going to add a comment and reply to either their article, or you can reply to someone else that's already made a comment. It can be what you find interesting about this issue. It can be a question that you have. It can be maybe offering a different opinion, whatever it is. But the goal is to get lots of ideas and comments together. I've also left a bunch of things up from previous semester, just so one, you have some ideas, and you have a couple of ideas to get you started, and you're welcome to comment on these as well. Now I'm going to go into your workshop 1, which is the next step.